Hey everyone, I see this European versus American post. There are some specific cultural currents that are very different between the two forms of Asatru. In Europe, more so it's looked at as a broader spirituality and not in a faith, as the people are left with many of the traditions from the ancestral period. Whereas in the US, it seems to be a lot of people are converting away from Christianity, but we have to realize how much Christianity colors your worldview, even if you were a pagan your whole life or even your whole life. We come from a puritanical society here in the U.S. where many people are influenced by it. I was raised outside of the Christian church, but I still always had the cultural currents and reinforced Judeo-Christian morals pushed upon me down my throat. You know, they tried not to let me be in Cub Scouts because my family didn't make me go to church. Friends' parents wouldn't let them be friends with me anymore. They thought demons were going to follow them home to the woods. All kinds of bizarre things, which strengthens our resolve, but it also makes us try to use Asatru or another faith as a antithesis to what is Christianity. We try to make a bridge between the gap. And sometimes that causes people to overlay the fundamentals of the Abrahamic monotheistic cultures onto that which is Asatru. For example, equating Valhalla to heaven. Now, there's nothing wrong with any of that. That's how we understand our own faith, and that is outgrowth of who we are. But the problem being here is now we're seeing angst and animosity. Yes, there are a great many Americans who join these social groups, and they outnumber the Europeans. The reason being, the Europeans don't look at it as a religion in some senses. They just look at it as their traditional faith. And that has made it more of a cultural spirituality, and there's not this urge to join and find others, where we in the U.S. are alienated by our lack of Christian community and therefore search for something more. So you have very different motivations and very different representations. So please stop. Don't be super aggressive with the Americanism. I saw people talking about, oh, let the eagle fly, and my comment was to that. Every culture that used an eagle, every country that used the eagle as a sigil, burned in flames. But regardless, no nation is above any other. No people is above any other. We have different expressions to our spiritual beliefs because we come from different backgrounds. And that's what is wonderful, as in just like the ancestral peoples that practice these faiths would have varied in degrees from very zealoted and fervent religious to people that had superstitions. We live in a world where difference and diversity is what gives us riches and treasure. So don't think the European attitude is right, and there are people that are not that educated from Northern Europe that might just think, well, this is my tradition, this is what I am. But there's also people that think because America's got bigger bombs that we're better. So don't play into any of that. It doesn't matter. Any type of elitism on both sides is wrong. Just follow your heart and follow what you know is right, and don't cast blame on others. Because when you are blaming someone else, you're really just acknowledging your own faults. So I hope this puts an end to this debate. I don't want to see anything anti-American. I don't want to see anything anti-European. Please